Good morning. Glad you're here to breathe with me. It's good to breathe. So simple, so pure, so basic, fundamental to connecting with nature, with the earth, with the great mystery. A little bit more on the exhale. Feels so good. Yeah, given great gratitude for this day as the light, the daylight gets shorter and the night light, the darkness gets longer. And connecting with the cosmos as it is. It's amazing. And so what I want to touch on is that I spoke about ecstasy, and ecstasy can seem like the high bar, like it's unattainable, or it's just like, a peak experience or something. And yeah, I want to put out ecstasy as our birthright. And so as we move away from a fear-based consciousness and a fear-based culture, we move into a kind of an interim transitionary, like tool, if you will. And that, I say tool, the tool being connection. I say tool because when we look deep enough, it's all one. So sure, everything's connected to everything else, and the only way it can be connected to everything else is if it's all one to begin with. I find that incredibly soothing. It can be a little scary for that sense of isolation, but when we lean into connecting with it's all one, yeah, it's quite freeing. It's quite liberating. So at a Wild Earth intensive, which I'll speak more about specifically in the future talks, where we gather 15, 20, 25 people in a kind of training ground for earth honoring culture and higher consciousness, we have the intention to connect with one another, connect with the earth, connect with our our interiority, and just having that intention is it can get us a long, long way, because the fear wants to throw us in the weeds. So we keep coming back. And I have really come to a very firm conclusion that yes, it's beautiful when we gather together for a 10-day Wild Earth intensive or longer, or a one-day gathering, or all sorts of various ways when we gather. But meanwhile, what are we doing all the other time? All the other times that we're alive. And so the deep prayer is to connect to connect with the spirit that flows through all things. The spirit that flows through all things. So yeah, I'm connecting with you right now as you listen to this, that part of you where you and I are one in the cosmos, one in the earth. Breathing on some level, breathing together. That's the real conspiracy right there, breathing together. Yeah, I think that's a good place to, a good place to leave off, the connection of us breathing together at every moment. Ah.